Children, now we have done in the last video about what is continuity. Now, next topic is how to find whether the function is continuous or and differentiable. Together, this fourth exercise is the most important exercise. So, one question will be coming either from prove that this is continuous. This function is continuous at this particular point, or this function is differentiable at this particular point, or both can be asked. Prove that this function is continuous as well as differentiable at that particular point. So let us discuss the common question. For continuity, what we have to do? We have to prove left hand limit should be equal to right hand limit should be equal to fx. This is the main step that you have to follow. Now for differentiability, we have to prove left hand derivative equals to right hand derivative. You know what is derivative? Differentiation. Differentiating anything gives the derivative. Differentiation and derivative are the same thing. So how to find the left hand derivative? There is a formula for that. For left hand derivative, we have to take it like this. Limit h tending to 0. We don't have to differentiate the value, but we have the formula for this. Limit h tending to 0, fx plus h minus fx upon h. After solving the value, after finding out the value, whatever value is coming, that value should also be equals to the right hand derivative. If they are equal, it is differentiable at that particular point. If 3 are equal, on putting the limits, how to put the limit we will discuss in the question. For differentiable, you have to take out the derivative with this formula. If they are equal, they are differentiable. Now let us see the question. Show that the function f defined as follows is continuous at x equals to 2. We have to prove that the function is continuous at x equals to 2. It can be asked, is it differentiable at x equals to 2? But here it is asked, but not differentiable at x equals to 2. That means it is given that it is not differentiable at x equals to 2. You have to prove that it is not differentiable. So either the question can be asked like this that it is continuous at x equals to 2 or differentiable at x equals to 2. Whatever way, you have to follow these two steps only. First, you have to find fx, because we need the fx formula in this question. Fx equals to what is x? X is equal will be equals to whatever value is given to prove at that particular point it is continuous or differentiable. So then we have to put that x equals to 2 in the given equation, and from the equation, from this question is given to you, from the question we have to find where x is equals to 2. See that this x value is between 0 to 1. 2 is not there in this range. This value is between 1 to 2. Greater than 1, less than or equal to sign is there. That means 2 belongs to this equation. In this case, x is greater than 2, not equal to 2, greater than 2, more than 2. So, out of these equation, for x equals to 2, we can use this equation. We have to use this equation. This equation is 2x square minus x. 2x square minus x. Now put the value of x equals to 2 square, 4, 2s are 8 minus 2. 8 minus 2 is 6. We have got fx. Now find left hand limit. Left hand limit means f limit x tending to 2 minus. Left hand limit means, this we have discussed in the last video, left hand limit means just before the value 2. So we have to find this value where this x less than 2 stand. X less than 2 is here. Whatever is the immediate value, that equation we have to take. We don't have to take this equation. So again 2x square minus x will be the equation. 2x square minus x will be the equation. Put x equals to 2 here. We are getting 6 here. So these two are equal. Now finally we have to find the value of the third one, RHL, left hand limit. X greater than x tending to 2 plus greater than 2 is the case of the third equation. That means we have to take this equation 5x minus 4. So 5x minus 4 value of x is 2. So again the answer is coming. These three are equal, hence it is continuous at x equals to 2. Now how to find the differentiability? How to find the differentiability that we have discussed? These two should be equal. So left hand limit, how to find the left hand limit? We have discussed the formula also. At x equals to 2, limit h tending to 0 minus. Why 0 minus? Because we have to check the differentiability in this case at x equals to 2. So whenever we are checking the differentiability, remember that you have to take h tending to 0 plus or 0 minus, because whatever instead of value, whatever given is, that you have to check it at this particular place. So always you have to check h tending to 0 plus or minus, because h is that minimum value which you have discussed in the last video. H is that minimum value which creates nothing, almost the minimum value. So we have to create this value near to 0, so that will be 0 plus or 0 minus. For left hand limit, left hand derivative, we have to take h tending to 0. For right hand derivative, we have to take h tending to 0 plus, and this formula we have to apply. Now this formula is fx plus h. This we have discussed, x plus h minus fx upon h. What is x? X will be equals to the given value at which we have to check the value, x equals to 2. Only h will be tending to 0. x2 plus h minus f2. Now in place of fx, we have got x value of x to be 2 plus h. So this 0 value, 0 minus less than 0 value will be x is between. We have to put the value h tending to 0, but we have to follow whether it is less than 2 plus 2 minus or 2 plus. 2 minus value is again 2x square minus 4. So put this value 2x square minus 4. So put this value 2x square minus x. Sorry, x. So 2x square minus x, we have to take the equation, because we have to take the equation 2 minus. So this 2 minus value belongs to this equation. So 2x square minus x should be taken. And what is the value of x? X we have taken to be 2 plus h. So 2x square, value of x is 2 plus h minus x. X is what? 2 plus h. Minus f2. f2, what is the value of f2? f2 we have already calculated to be 6. Now put 6 here. Solve this out. Open the bracket, we are getting 7. Now let us see how to find right hand derivative. Now see right hand derivative. For right hand derivative, we can see that again we have to put h 0 plus, h tending to 0 plus. The formula will be x equals to 2 plus h minus h fh upon h. So in place of x, we have to again write x equals to 2. Now this 2 plus value, this is right hand derivative, 2 plus value belongs to which equation? 2 plus value belongs to which equation? 5x minus 4. X greater than 2, the equation will belong to 5x minus 4. So 5x minus 4. What is the value of x here? X is 2 plus h. X is 2 plus h minus 4 minus fx is what? 6. Fx is 6. So this is 6. Now open the bracket. We are, after solving, we are getting 5. We can see here we have got left hand derivative to be 7, and here we are getting 5, and they are not equal, so this is not derivable at x equals to